So Bonnie and I are working on a technology by which we can rapidly and cost-effectively identify pathogens in any type of sample, but specifically we're very interested in improving the diagnosis of infections in people. So for example, in diabetic foot ulcers, in oncology patients that have infections, in other types of patients that are either immunocompromised or have wounds.
I think that when we first came to the I-Corps, we didn't really know what to expect. But what we came to find is that we really got an amazing toolkit for how to kind of break down our technology in a way that is understandable to the general public, and also how to present that to different investors who might be interested in our technology, as well as just really thinking about our plan for commercializing and who we might want to reach out to first. So one of the biggest things that we got out of the I-Corps was really learning how to give a pitch and how to break down our technology into something that is a very quick elevator speech. I think what we're used to doing as scientists is writing grants and doing a lot of written communication, and this really taught us a lot more about verbal communication and how to speak to an audience.
Yeah, really tightening it up. We tend to use a lot of qualifiers and caveats because that's science, and when you've got 1 minute, you need to break it down. It needs to be in layman's terms, and it needs to not have a lot of technical jargon and a lot of hemming and hawing.
And how to tell a story.
Yeah. But also, we got some really great contacts in terms of the people that came and spoke in the I-Corps program, as well as the mentors we met in the I-Corps program, which we continue to interact with.
I think in the big picture for us, the one thing it did was it just kind of broke down a lot of barriers for us. So we thought that moving towards commercialization and really building our business was going to be a difficult process and really beyond the scope of what we do in our day-to-day, but we came to realize that it's actually part of what we do in general, and that it's just a few extra steps.
I tell them they should do it just because it's fascinating. I mean, it was really cool to be exposed to concepts and ideas that exist in sort of the academic business world that I'd never heard of, never really thought about. It's just neat to see something new. So even if you're an academic and you've got an idea and you're thinking maybe, okay, well, go do this, because even if you wind up not doing it, not pursuing it, I think you'll find it very interesting.